Hello everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Online! Today we are using the same team because that's what is necessary to succeed apparently. So he has Chunsu, Ditto, Zekrom, Palkia, Genesect, Deoxys. Interesting mix, I guess. We'll see how we do. I want to get hazards up potentially, but I would also like to just stop him doing so, which is easier said than done, of course, because well, you get to that stage where you're like, oh, uh, I I've set up all my hazards, and so have you, and now what we're gonna do? We're just gonna piss around, I guess so. Um, I guess it's down to a speed tie. He's gonna taunt first, and my taunt. No, he taunted my. Why? Is it because he's a shiny? I think that's why, guys. I think it's because he's a shiny. Um, that's the reason. Right, let's go to Ho-Ohs. He sets up rocks because that's the pretty obvious play, and then Sacred Fire is okay to fire one off, I guess, even though he probably has he does have a nice switch in with Palkia, but it's not like that's a big deal. I guess he misclicked there with Stealth Rock or something. Gets a one layer of spikes. I guess the benefit of him misclicking works out in my favor. He doesn't know I'm Scarfed, of course, because Deoxys Speed outspeeds Scarf Ho-Oh because it doesn't have enough base speed to hit the same benchmark as Deoxys says. I remember Deoxys Speed back in 4th gen. You could bring it in on a +2 Gyarados and just kill it with a T-Bolt. It was glorious because Gyarados would be like Dragon Dance. So if accidentally I fucked up one time and he DD'd as I stayed in, the next turn he's obviously going to DD again, like on my Fortress. So I go straight into Deoxys as he DDs a second time, and then I T-Bolt it and it just dies. So yeah, that was fun back in the day. Deoxys speed in good old 4th gen, but such is the case. Anyway, let's wait for this guy to make his freaking move. He could have, could have got up an extra layer of spikes, but misclicks do occur. Even though it's much easier to deal with things like misclicks on PO because of the nature of the system where you can cancel your move. So here, I guess Giratina's a decent-ish switch, though not the best. Like, I'm not going to be taking a dragon move all too well, and I don't really have any nice switch-ins. Though I could go to Ho-Oh to take the special. I could probably. Well, the thing is, a Stealth Rock is the issue there. But I think it's probably my best bet, so I'm going to do that. Take the Draco, and then, or I could just find out whether his Palkia is scarfed or not, because he might well be a scarf variant. That could be the case very well. So we'll see here, depending on what he does. If he wants to switch, then potentially he is scarfed, and we keep a note of that. If he Dracos, then we understand that he has the potential of being a Lustrous Orb, or even Expert. I don't know. I think they usually run Lustrous Orb, or I think Lustrous Orb is the item over Expert. This man is taking his time, though. Geez, he is. He's really pausing for thought, as it were. So let's also pause for thought. How are you guys today? It's Wednesday, and well, I'm pretty tired right now. I've been kind of busy, so things have been yeah, a bit hectic, but it's fine. It's good old Wednesday, middle of the week. We're halfway there. Oh God, that was horrible. I'm gonna have to edit that out. My horrible high screeching. You don't want to hear my horrible high screeching. You really don't. I mean, seriously. Come on, there we go. Okay, finally he switches. Goes into Genesect, I guess, predicting the Shadow Ball or Dragon Pulse on my end, which makes some sense. The question is, do I want to stay in Sacred Fire, or do I want to go for the Brave Bird? I guess I can Sacred Fire because he doesn't know that I'm Scarfed, and it just lends me the advantage, really. Now he does know I'm Scarfed, he's going to be... unless he doesn't. And well, it all depends on his Genesect. I'm actually not sure of Ho-Oh's base speed. Because maybe Scarf Genesect does outspeed Ho-Oh. I don't know. I just don't. So let's go into the Oxys here. Probably the best thing to deal with freaking Chansey. I guess we can taunt it, or even just... we probably should have set up our hazards, honestly. But now that it's at least taunted, it means that we can go into something like Smeargle, and I'm not afraid of it, so I'm actually able to spore it, and then I can Schmell Smash, Or maybe I should Shell Smash and then Spore. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. Because he doesn't really threaten me. The only thing he can do is Seismic Toss, now that he is shut down. So he's probably going to go into his... Oh, no. You know what? Oh, yeah. Even if he goes to Ditto... Even if he does go to Ditto, he will not get the Shell Smash because he will get the equivalent of Smeargle as it switches in. So if I Shell Smash as he switches into it, I get the benefit as opposed to him stealing it from me and being faster and screwing me over. So there you go. Let's see how that goes. I don't know what this man is thinking. He's got a green Chansey. I think his other thing was, yeah, his Genesect was shiny. I don't know. You get those people who are just kind of obsessed with shinies, and they're like, "Ooh, it's shiny." That was back in the day a big thing because before the days of Pokesalve and all that good stuff, things were a lot different, I must say. Very different indeed. Now, here's the thing, is that he's gone into Smeargle, but if I go into my Ho-Oh, because I am Scarfed, and I do get the +2. It depends on what he's got. Like, so he's got Chansey. The thing is, it's still raining, so I don't want to lock myself into Sacred Fire. Brave Bird will do a fuck ton. I think I'm going to go into Ho-Oh and try and Brave Bird everything, and just see how far that takes me. That seems like an apt thing to do. The problem is Zekrom, of course, which will resist it. So I could Earthquake instead, because that'll take out the Smeargle, and it will also deal damage to the Zekrom if it wants to switch in. Chansey is awake again, unfortunately, because of the natural cure. That's a little bit annoying, but at least Ditto's out of the way. And I also, the other thing about Brave Bird is that if I do want to keep my Ho-Oh around, then, well, it's not going to be doing so hot if, oh shit, well, 73%, that's not really what I wanted to see, but it happened, and such is the case. We'll go into Groudon and set up the Sun, and then we can jump to Giratina, because I know he's going to be locked in on Surf again. He might be tempted to just stay in and Surf once more, so we can do that. Jump back to Giratina now, and then he only has his Palkia, Zekrom, Chansey left. Palkia is of course almost dead. Chansey, as long as I deal with it aptly, can be defeated, and also if I sub here, then I get a little bit of an advantage, because I can get +1, and then I won't have enough for another sub, and I don't want to, he's doing 9% with the Surf, which isn't a lot of damage, so I can Calm Mind a couple of times, and then just take him out with the Dragon Pulse, and then just see how many times I can infinitely Calm Mind on the Chansey. As long as the Chansey doesn't have a move aside from Seismic Toss, then, well, should be good. Now, I don't want to Calm Mind and find out that he does have a move, so I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse straight out. He only has Seismic Toss. That's fine. Let's just Dragon Pulse and finish this dude off. That is perfectly okay. And looks like that has brought me into a perfect position to take the game, because he can't do anything to stop my Giratina at this point. If Zekrom comes in, it's going to die to a Dragon Pulse. He may want to, he may be able to break my sub, but he can't safely switch in is the thing. So he either has to let Chansey die, then switch in which case he'll die, or he can switch straight into it, in which case he'll die. Really no easy way out of this situation, and as you can see, he has only shown Seismic Toss. I don't know why he's thinking so long. He might as well forfeit, or if he doesn't want to do that, then just play the remainder of the game, and we should be finished here, as long as that all works out. So, anyway, this guy, I don't know, he seems to be thinking a lot during the battle, which is no problem. I don't have an issue with it, honestly, but it can get annoying when you know that the outcome is pretty much inevitable. So, that's the thing. Alright, so let's finish off the Zekrom, and we will be done with this battle, and of course, the video. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. That was a fun one, and I screwed up a little bit, but I guess we managed to make our way out of it pretty nicely. There will hopefully be a battle up tomorrow. Now, thing is, I don't have internet tomorrow and Friday, so I'm going to schedule those videos. They should just pop up in the sub box as normal. You won't notice any difference as long as it goes well. So there you go. That is all you really need to know about. Yep, battle tomorrow and then PO on Friday. And other than that, that should be it, and we'll sort out the rest as it comes. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.